Hello everyone and welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone and today we find ourselves in another show and tell episode. I should get some theme music for this segment. It's becoming quite a regular event and certainly one of my favourite. So during the week I managed to pick up quite a few things. Just to get this first one out of the way, because it's not Matchbox, it's Greenlight, on recommendation by a number of you through the comment section. A number of you that have watched my Police Matchbox collection video have suggested that I check out Johnny Lightning and this one Greenlight, so I did. Got a number of them. They are fantastic, lots of detail. In fact, I'll bring you over here so I can check out what you're seeing. Won't spend a lot of time on this one and I won't open it because this is a Matchbox channel, but I really appreciate the detail on these. It is a much higher price point, so you'd expect a lot higher quality and detail. Definitely not disappointing. It's a really nice casting from the Terminator 2 Judgment Day movie. I think this is the one where they commandeer a crane, one of those mega cranes, and take out all the lampposts with it. Highly entertaining. So, and in fact that might be Judgment Terminator 3, I don't know. It's been a while. But lovely casting, lovely car. But on with the actual show of Matchbox, and this was all of one purchase, private collector selling what he said were doubles. I didn't see the rest of the collection. We're a little bit cagey like that, aren't we? If we are right into collecting, we are very possessive and protective of our collection, as we are entitled to be. This is one we had growing up, but not one I was particularly fussed about getting, but it was there at the weekend and I travelled a very long way to see what was what in this particular sale. So I got it, and that is number 13. These are all, or actually most of them, are from the 1978 catalogue. And so that is number 13, the snorkel fire engine. Never really lasted long in that condition because of the fragile nature of the working parts, but there she goes in all its perfect glory. And also one that shared the same fate in our collections, wasn't really highly regarded, so it got the worst treatment, as robust as these ones are. This is the Combine Harvester, number 51 from the 78 catalogue, so it's nice to have that in mint condition to round out the collection. But a little bit on the seller and the location and logistics at the weekend. It was a 120 kilometre round trip, but all highways and a little bit on the freeway. 6 o'clock Saturday traffic was very light, so it made it an easy journey, but a couple of hours in the car nonetheless. And the seller was very sincere and polite and friendly, which I tend to find Matchbox car enthusiasts to be. It's not a sport that requires a lot of aggression, is it? So you tend to get nice people collecting. As I said, these were doubles for him, not for me, so In fact, I'd been chasing this one. This box is slightly damaged. Is it? Yeah. Looks like it's had a bit of weight on it at some point in its life. Very long life, should we say. But when I saw two, I was hoping they were a different colour. They're not, but as I say, I've been chasing this particular model, mint and mint box, for a long time. So he had two for sale. I bought two, and really happy to have done so. That box is just faultless. Really nice. So there's that one. What to show you next? I'll get this one out of the way, not to be dismissive of it because it's mint. This is number 11 car transporter. Another one of those where if they appeared for Christmas or birthday, they were sort of the fodder, weren't they? They were trashed really quickly. Well, they were in my household anyway. After about a week, you never saw these in very good condition because they got bashed around so much. Funny little cars on the top. Not a huge fan, but I've got to have them to complete a collection. So that's the car transporter. Put him in the background and get on to something a lot more fun. This is one I've got multiples of. This is the Holden pickup, or as we call them, the Holden Ute. A couple of motorbikes on the back. That is the standard colour, the most common colour, the nice bright, almost tomato red, with the yellow bikes, unpainted base, dot dash wheels, stickers in excellent condition. And a few backup cars. Yes, I do have multiples of this one. Those ones. In the 78 catalogue, it actually appears in that colour there, the nice maroon. But same everything else. Dot dash wheels, yellow bikes. And then I've come to see this one is quite a rare bird. It's got red interior as opposed to the yellow, and the olive bikes. I've tried to get a double of it, but unsuccessful so far, so I'm thinking it may be a little bit special. So there's those, and then there's that one. In the US market, and maybe others, Canada and Mexico, I believe sometimes they refer to this as the El Camino, but that's just a whimsical belief of mine. And of course that's got red interior and red bikes, so a little bit of variation there. And then of course they went off-road, didn't they? I do have a brown one of these somewhere in my collection, but you have to believe me because I can't find it. I think it starred in a video somewhere along the line and hasn't been put back where it should have been. This is called the Rough Trek. They dropped the Holden name altogether. Probably so as not to confuse markets that weren't familiar with Holden. But yeah, quite a crowd now. So there, that was number 60. I won't say it's the 1978 number 60 because that appears in the 1978 catalogue. So that's the little backstory of the Holden Ute, or pickup. And I don't mind getting all of these muddled up because they'll live together in their home trays. And this one's got an interesting story. This is number 4, the Pontiac Firebird. Back in my very first videos, I shared the story of this one where I was mindlessly searching eBay after a few beers on a Sunday afternoon. It's got a few rub marks from boxes. But I found this one and its nice green Buddy. That one there, it's got a bit of damage there. So, pretty sight in the camera. Yeah, these were for sale, and my heart just skipped a beat. They were such a powerful reminder of my childhood. I didn't have them, my older brother had them. I wasn't allowed to touch them. And they stayed in very good condition for a very long time. And when I saw them on eBay about 3.5 years ago now, I was hook, line and sinker. That was me. I started collecting again and have never looked back. And then we come to number 65, the airport coach. As I say, these are all from the same seller. I didn't see what else he had in his collection. I just saw the ones for sale. And I negotiated on the phone a better price if I bought more than a few. And he came down a little bit. It was enough to get me in the car for 2 hours. And when I got there, I actually wound up buying a little bit more than we agreed on the phone, which was great for him and great for me, because I came away with more than I expected to, and he sold more than he expected to, so it was a happy day. This is number 49, the crane truck. Just keep stacking those up. So a little bit of working parts on this one. Do they extend? No. I think I have one of these in my collection somewhere, but probably not in this condition, and certainly with no box. More and more now I'm appreciating the value of keeping the box. So they have the 5 arch wheels, also very familiar, and green tinted windows, multiple moving parts, and in very stunning condition. A few little manufacturer's flaws around the roof line. That's really normal, so that's good. And we have a minor tragedy in number 46. This is the Ford tractor and harrow. The harrow is made of plastic, and the ears are not kind to plastic, especially in these delicate little mouldings. Yeah, they just get brittle. It's not a sign of somebody being rough with them. It doesn't take much at all once they become brittle to just snap off. But I can live with that. I didn't expect to get that one at all in my collection, because it's not something I would have chased. But it was there, and the prices were very good. So I picked him up. That's probably going to be what I call a stand-in model. It'll happily go in the tray with others of its ilk until I get the perfect article, and then I'll send that one on. And this one here, I wasn't even going to buy this one, because I thought, I've got that one. Got the green one with the yellow. And then he saw my face light up when I realised it wasn't the green one, and you could see his brain thinking, I should have asked more for this. He'd pay more for this, but we'd already agreed on a price per car if I bought over a certain amount. So he was searching for an opportunity to exploit, I think, but only briefly, because he realised we did have an agreement. And I was very pleased to pick up the red version. So now I have the green somewhere and the red one. That, of course, is, as I'm yakking, I forget to show you, number 59, the Planet Scout. It was new in that colour, possibly, in 78, maybe in the year before or so. All of around the same era. Another one I wasn't expecting to get because I already have it, but then the mood takes you, doesn't it? And this is the Badger Rolomatics, meaning you push it along, and so you can go movement there. Really popular back in the day. I'm not sure what they would market this as these days. Moving parts has been taken, but maybe if they bring that sort of thing back, they'll call it Rolomatics again. I doubt it, but you never know. So that was that one. Very heavy casting, by the way. This comes out in a range of different tint on the windows. Can't remember what the other one is. Possibly still green, but that's okay. And the last one I want to show you today is number 1, Dodge Challenger. And this is the original red chrome interior and lovely bright white vinyl roof. I didn't actually check the condition of all of these, I just went for this one and saw that the roof was in perfect white splendour, and I knew that all the rest would be too. Knew about that, of course, but everything else I just had a very cursory glance over, not to waste the man's time. And I already have a few of these, but you see the difference. This one's been really looked after. This one is exceptional. It's such a rich red. There might be a different batch, but you can see it hasn't been displayed or anything. That roof is exceptionally white for such an old car. The unpainted base just looks clean and fresh. The chrome, wonderful, window clear. Colour variation is probably purely to the batch, but stunning example. And then of course they came out in blue before they went a little bit crazy, but I think we all went along with it, didn't we? There's a number of variants of the jacked up as well. And then recently super fast for this one, and they should have gone white, but who am I? It looks like it's just aged, that roof, but they updated pretty much everything on that car and almost choked in the end. They left it to the very last second to finally release it after so much anticipation, but they finally got across the line with it. So hopefully it'll come back, but not sure what happened there. Maybe they had some problems with production and ran a few off and forgot all about it again. But it's okay. So that was my little haul, along with some friends. So I think I picked up 14 from 1978, and very happy with the purchase indeed. Nice little show and tell video, this one. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think, and which is your favourite. And I'll see you next time. Bye!